beer community? Dynamite back here with another beer care routine. As usual, just getting things started. Just getting things started by combing through the beard, getting all the water droplets out. Hey, OG, what's going on, Fitz? Thanks for coming in, brother. Appreciate you. Appreciate you coming in. What are you up to today? What are you up to? I'm just getting things started. Just getting things started. Combing through the beard, using the comb as a squeegee. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. What you up to today, OG? How are you and what are you up to, Fitz? Just using the comb as a squeegee. Tell you something, happy birthday. Thanks, OG. Yeah, thanks for remembering. Thanks for remembering. Yeah, it's his birthday today. 100%. That's why I'm kind of going live a little bit earlier today. Maybe a little bit shorter time. So we can go get to doing stuff. Yep. All right. We got two rocking in here. Let's go. So now that I kind of use my comb as a squeegee, I'm going to come back through with the towel and kind of fluff dry from the back. My son's birthday today also. Oh, nice, OG. Heck yeah. Heck yeah. How old is your son going to be, OG? How old is your son going to be today? Hey, JB's in the house. What's up, brother? What's up, JB? Appreciate you coming in here. Appreciate you coming here. I'm just towel drying at the moment. Towel drying from the back. Try not to get the towel down to the follicle, create too much friction. Yeah, my son is 6 years old today. 6 years old. What about you, OG? What about you? Hey, JB, what you up to today, brother? What are you up to and how are you? 17? Nice. Yeah, my bonus son, he's 17. He turned 17 in March. Yep. All right. I think we're at a good level, and how I test is I just kind of take my hand and run it on the back and see if there's any water droplets coming off. There actually is. So I missed a little spot right here. Missed a little spot. So just continue to fluff dry a little bit. Doing well. Just working for now. Nice, JB. I am off work. I took today off for my son's birthday so we could go do a few things around town. We went out for breakfast already. Now we're gonna go do a few other things and just have a nice birthday for him. Yep. I'm doing my beard also. Nice, OG. Heck yeah. Heck yeah. Heck yeah. Routine twins. Let's go. OG, you guys do anything special for your son's birthday? You guys going out to eat, anything like that? Excuse me, guys. Sorry about that. Sorry about that. All right. I think we're at a good level now. Yep, we're at a good moisture level. You guys do anything, OG? So let's get right into this, and we may only go for about 20-25 minutes today, guys. We'll kind of play it by ear, see how we get. I was gonna try to do a cleaning day today, but just want to kind of get to celebrate my son's birthday and not take too much time. So today is gonna kind of be a little bit of a speed run kind of vibe. And then for the mix of the oils, as you can see, we're doing a routine of Deadman's tabletop and TopHat today. Just cake and ice cream today, but Friday taking them to the arcade. Nice. Heck yeah. Heck yeah. That sounds cool. Um, I'll try to talk softly because my son's right out there. But we're gonna go mini golfing. And then there's this thing in Kansas City called the Kansas City Wheel. It's like a giant Ferris wheel that goes stories and stories high into the air. So that's what we're gonna go do. We're gonna do a little mini golfing and then go on the Ferris wheel. So that's what we're doing today. That's the plans. So hopefully that sounds hopefully that's fun. You guys voted for a mix of Deadman's and Tabletop for the mix today. Oh, nice. Putting Deadman's. Nice. Nice. Let's see if we're going to have the same scent, OG. So you guys voted for a mix of Tabletop and Deadman's. And I wanted to go with kind of like a more citrus, kind of orange kind of vibe. So I'm going to start off with Deadman's Fortunella, collab with Dan C. And then I'm going to mix in the Barbarian from Tabletop, which is also orange. So we're going to get right into it. Let's do it. Let's do it. So I'm going to start off with a dropper of the Deadman's. And this is their old blend, the Emu blend. This is for the old one. And I'm going to bring in the tabletop orange. This one's described as blood orange, yuzu, grapefruit, and bergamot. So I'm hoping that kind of citrus kind of plays through. And this one's kumquat, uh, hibiscus blend, and orange. So I'm hoping we kind of get like a an orange citrus vibe out of it this today. Yep, yep, straight up. I feel like I'm getting a little bit of pepper. I feel like I'm getting a little bit of pepper. I know Bryant likes to add peppermint and pepper quite a bit, just as like undertones. I'm kind of picking up a little bit, but in general, guys, I'm kind of happy with this. I'm kind of happy with this. Nice, fresh orange. Some other citruses mixed in there with the yuzu, bergamot, grapefruit. I feel like that grapefruit's kind of popping out. I feel like the grapefruit's popping out. Mm-hmm. All right, so that was for the skin level. I'm just gonna spread the extra around. Spread the extra around. I've never tried that. I got Black Label. Nice. Yeah, check it out, OG. It's really good. If you're into orange fruit scents, it's a really good one. All right, and then I'm just going to continue that same combination, but not as much. About a quarter, half a dropper of each one. And this is going to be for the main body of the beard. So just a little bit more to spread around into the hair. Yep. That was roughly about 2.5 droppers total. Roughly. Sometimes a little bit more, sometimes a little less. So just get that distributed through the beard. Any extra can get spread around. The knuckles, the elbows, that kind of thing. And then let's get these caps on before you know what happens. So, Barbarian from Tabletop, Fortunella from Deadman's. Very, very good stuff, guys. I'm very much enjoying this. I'm enjoying this a lot. Yes, it's fresh. You know what it smells like? It smells like a fresh glass of orange juice almost. Kind of like that. Yeah, I'm getting like fresh glass of orange juice vibes. So now I'm just distributing the oil through the hair, getting the teeth down to the skin level to kind of lightly scrape, if you will, an exfoliation at the skin level. All right, guys. All right. Now let's get this heat going. We're going for about just under 9 minutes. Aim for about maybe 20 minutes or so, 20, 25, something like that. That way I can get to get my son ready for his birthday day out. Yep. All right, Aberlite 340. Aberlite Corded Pro 340. Ooh, I almost dropped it. I caught it though. I caught it. There we go. All right, Aberlite Pro, warming up the 340. Co-share, getting that ready, and then we can go over the routine today. Showcase all the products. You guys saw a couple of them already. Let's see here. Deadman's Black Label today. Nice, very nice, OG. All right, guys. So for the entire routine, as you see in the description, it's a mix of 3 different companies: TopHat, Tabletop, and Deadman's. And both of you guys, if you guys don't mind checking, if you hit that like button, that'd be fantastic. I appreciate that. So to start off with, I went with TopHat, and I started with the Daily Beard Wash from TopHat. Aloe based, suds up well, washes away clean, leaves your beard fresh and hydrated. Out of Canada. Please go check out James at Top Hat. Very, very good stuff here, guys. Very good. Have you guys tried this one? Put in the comments and let me know if you guys have tried specifically Top Hat's shower products. Let me know. Let me know. Very good stuff here. And this is almost gone. This is probably even lower than what it was before. So very, very good stuff. And then also keeping with the Top Hat theme after a water break, And because today is conditioning day, we got three rocking in here now. Let's go. Because it's conditioning day, and that's Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. I brought in the TopHat beard conditioner, again out of Canada. And what I like about this is it spreads evenly. You don't need a ton. Washes away clean and just does its darn job. Just plain and simple. Plain and simple does its darn job. Yep. And then for the conditioning routine in the shower, I went with the Chicago comb number 14 today. Chicago comb number 14. This is the one where the teeth are skinnier and the teeth are closer together. Yep. As compared to the number 8. As compared to the number 8. The teeth are thinner on the 14 and closer together. Yep. So the number 14 for the conditioning, but I am going to use the number 8 for the heat routine today. Yep. So I'm going to switch combs today for that. And then you guys already saw, but I'll go ahead and showcase today because you guys voted in a poll to have a mix of Deadman scent and tabletop. And in that realm, I kind of wanted to go with something a little more citrus, kind of like orange vibe. So I started off with Fortunella from Deadman's. This is a Dan C collab. Dan C collab, and this was from their original blend with the Emu, or from the blend before they changed and removed Emu. Um, this is part of that back then, and I've used about roughly half-ish. It's described as hibiscus blend that features juicy kumquat and orange, and it's pretty much it. Fresh orange, fresh kumquat, right there, plain and simple. And keeping with the orange vibe, I brought in the Barbarian from Tabletop. I really like this. Check out that color. What's up, Jacob? Hey, Jacob. Thanks for coming in, brother. We got four rocking in here. Let's go. What's up, Jacob? Appreciate you coming in. And this is the Barbarian. And then one thing off the top is that I really love Tabletop's color of their oils from the Golden Jojoba. Very, very nice color. It's just nice. It's just attractive. Looks good in the bottle. Looks good on the shelf. So very good. This one's described as blood orange, yuzu, and grapefruit and bergamot. So they're really kind of playing off each other very well. Fresh, juicy, very, very good stuff here. Very good stuff. Yep. Very, very nice. Yep. All right, guys, let's get right into this. Our heated brush is at 340, so it looks like we're good to go, which is 340 is my sweet heat spot. So we're going to get right into it. And now I'm going to just go with the co-chair, medium heat, low speed, Chicago comb number 8 for the heat routine. And then OG already let us know what he's wearing. He's wearing Black Label from Deadman. So if you guys could go ahead and drop in the chat, Jacob and JB, go and drop in the chat what you guys are wearing today. What do you got in beard? Company name, product type, and scent profile, if you guys don't mind. All right, guys, let's get right into it. We'll be going for 14 minutes. We'll go for another 5-10 minutes ish, something like that. Going to be a little quicker. Jacob, if you're just joining, since you're just joining, it's my son's birthday today, so kind of just getting the routine done, kind of get like a speed routine, that kind of vibe. So going for about 20-25 minutes today. All right, guys, let's get into this. All right, starting off on one side in a nice, slow, even pace. I'm just going to work the hair away from the jawline. Nice, slow, even pace. I'll catch up on what you guys are wearing in just a moment here. Just nice and slow. Take your time. This is one thing that you definitely don't want to speed through. All right, let's do one more pass for shoots and grins. One more pass. And then the heat from the bottom. All right, JB's got Weatherbeard Oil Citrus Hollow. Let's go. Gosh, that one's so good. God, so good. Love Citrus Hollow from Weatherbeard. Yep. And Jacob's got the True North Irish Goodbye. Let's go, Jacob. Very nice. Very nice. Can't wait for that cologne to come out. Very, very cool. All right, that's the heat from the bottom. So now we can go and switch over to the, oh, I went past it. I went past it. There we go. Now I can switch over to the cold blast. Kind of get these hairs down from the top that are kind of velcroing down to my bald head. I got one right here. There, did you see that? All right. So now we can move over to the detailed work with the Aberlite Pro, and it's at 340. I'm going to start with the chin dip right here, right on top, and kind of twist it up and in an outwardly upward fashion, kind of work it away from the jawline. There we go. And then straight down. Straight down, you don't want to push back in. And then switching over to the sides. Switching to the sides. Using the face as a backboard. Just a couple, maybe a few passes on that. And then my personal whoop-de-whoops. My deep grab for the whoop-de-whoops. And then straight down. Straight down with that. And then the other side. Same thing, using the face as a backboard. One more time there. And then a whoop-de-whoop grab. Deep grab for the whoop-de-whoop. And again, this is just to get them under control, not to get rid of them. They never go away. But just to get them under control, if you will. All right. And then we can move over to the stash. And then it's just in a similar fashion as we did with the sideburns. It's going to be similar with the stash, where we're going to kind of gather it into a direction and then over to the lazy walrus. So we're going to gather it straight down, watching the cord on the beard. Straight down. And then over. Over for the lazy walrus. And then what I try to do is lay the stash on top, but then kind of blend it down in. Same thing on the other side, straight down. Watching out for the cord. And then over. Nice slow pass on the stash. Nice and slow. There we go. And then if you want, you can tidy up the sides a bit, if you'd like. And then we're done with the heated brush. Then come back over to the cold blast, coming back to the Chicago Comb number 8 as well. And we're going to lock in this style. Lock in the style. Oh boy, get snagged. There we go. There we go. So again, same thing with the heat as with the cold. And a nice slow, even pace. Working across the beard. Away from the jawline. Still nice and slow. The only thing different here is going to be the temperature that's coming out of the blow dryer. The technique, the pace, everything should be the same. Just a different temperature to lock in the look. Let's do one more pass here, guys. And then get your screenshot fingers ready. Get your screenshot fingers ready. It's going to be Octo Beard. That's right. It's going to be the Octo Beard. All right, guys. Get them screenshots ready. Get them screenshots in. It's the Octo Beard. That's right, guys. Octo Beard. We're going for almost 20 minutes. We'll go for just a few more minutes here, guys. Anybody else use their comb as a scratcher? All right, Octo Beard. And this feels good, really good right now. It's really humid and really warm here in Kansas City today. So this feels real good. Real good. All right. All right. So now we can frame in the beard. And I do have a couple kind of sticking up top here. If you know, you know. All right. Now I'm just going to frame the beard in here. Try to get it off the head. Kind of velcroed up there. Yes, I just combed my bald head. Yes, I did. All right. And then I'm going to get a little bit of style from the back today just to kind of finish it up. There we go. I'm liking it. I'm liking it. Let's see. Finished it with True North Deer Hunter butter. Let's go. Let's go. Nice. Irish goodbye. Oh, YouTube keeps kicking me out. Oh, having some issues. Having some issues. Sorry about that, Jacob. Sorry, brother. YouTube sound like they're having some issues. Well, I appreciate you coming in and jumping back in, Jacob, when it kicks you out. I appreciate that, brother. Appreciate the effort. All right, there we go. So there's the look for the day. There's the look. Natural, purposeful, decent volume, decent width. Trying to get it to be at least a little bit wider than the frame of my head. Boom, boom. Probably could do a little bit more framing in here, but otherwise I'm happy with it. Boom. Thanks, JB. Thanks, brother. Boom, boom. Even if you ever have like a little fork showing, you can always do a little zipper move. Boom, 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 boom. There it is for the day. Boom. Yep. Thanks, JB. Appreciate that, brother. Appreciate it. Water break, and we'll recap the routine and get out of here. All right. So, as you can see in the description, the companies featured today is Deadman's Tabletop and TopHat. And I started off the routine with some TopHat products, and it started with the beard wash from TopHat, out of Canada, aloe-based, leaves your beard fresh and hydrated, suds up well. Very, very good stuff here. Please go check out TopHat's beard wash. And then keeping with that same TopHat theme, I brought in the TopHat beard conditioner, which I condition on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And this is the one I went with today, keeping with the TopHat theme. And what I like about this is you don't need a lot. It goes in well, spreads evenly, and just plain and simple does its darn job. Just plain and simple. Yep. Just plain and simple does its darn job. Yep. Very, very good. Please go check out TopHat stuff. Please go check them out. And then because you guys voted in a poll to have a mix of different companies featuring Deadman's and Tabletop, I wanted to go with something a little bit of citrus today, maybe kind of like that orange vibe. So I started off with the Fortunella from Deadman's. And the blend on this is argan, jojoba, baobab, broccoli, emu, meadowfoam, avocado, castor, rice bran, black seed, essential and absolute oils. And this is just like fresh orange, fresh kumquat, like a glass of orange juice, so to speak. Kind of that vibe. And then keeping with that orange theme, but wanted to mix in a different company, I went with the Barbarian from Tabletop. Barbarian from Tabletop. Very, very good stuff here. Mixed very well together, going well. The nice other citrus notes are playing off of the orange from the Fortunella. Very good. Color on this tabletop one is real nice. Not saying this one's not, but this one's really cool. Nice golden color. Very good mix here. Very, very good mix. Please go check them out. Please go check it out. For the conditioning routine, it was the Chicago Cone number 14 with the more narrow teeth. The more narrow teeth. And then for the heat routine, it was the Chicago Cone number 8. Chicago Cone number 8. And then also to kind of build that volume from the back, try to hide that fork just a little bit. Chicago Cone number 8. Styling from the back, which, side note, styling from the back is one of the best things that you can do. One of the best methods. It really, really gets it. Really gets it. It was the Kosher, medium heat, low speed, and then a cold blast. And then for the detailed work, it was the Aberlite Pro heated brush at 340, which is my sweet heat spot. 340. Anything below 360, you're going to be in the safe zone. Yep, safe zone. Continuous mister to create a barrier for the hand. And I think that about does it today, guys. We're right at 25 minutes, so we've hit our goal. I'm going to leave you guys with, I appreciate you guys coming in. I'm going to leave you with, I hope to see you tonight on Dan and Sam's Beard Advice Live featuring Deadman's. That's why they're featured today. I hope to see you here Friday for another routine. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. I know I say it a lot, but it sincerely means a lot that you guys are coming in here, just watching me comb my beard, style my beard. Super, super, super cool. So I appreciate that, guys. I may have an update on the show tonight. Ooh, okay. All right, JB. All right, J. Oh, from last week or the week before, where you did you were sending about your sideburns. Is that the update, JB? All right, guys. I'm gonna get out of here. I'm gonna leave you guys with the beard waggle. Patented beard waggle. Nice wave. Nice natural flow. Nice natural flow. The wind can blow it, it can split, it can go wherever the heck. And all it's going to take is a little bit of waggle to kind of get it back in control. Boom. There we go. There it is. That's why I like the heat routine. Um, just really helps with that nice natural texture, locking in the style for the day. Yeah, a couple weeks ago. A couple weeks ago. Hey, Jay, just in time, brother. I was just about to get out of here real quick, just for you, Jay. Real quick, just for you, Jay. Top Hat beard wash and conditioner today. Fortunella from Deadman's mixed with Barbarian from Tabletop. Mixed with Barbarian. So I mixed these two today, Jay. Thanks for coming in here, Jay. Yeah, you be good too, brother. Appreciate you. So, Jay, if you missed it, I'm going to leave you guys with the beard waggle. Leave you with the beard waggle. All right, guys. All right, and I'm gonna get to celebrating my son's birthday. Jay, I think it was your daughter's birthday this weekend or beginning of next week. I can't quite remember. Can't quite remember. I apologize about that. But happy birthday to OG's boy today. My boy's birthday's today. Happy birthday to Jay's daughter. Anybody else having kids with birthdays? Happy birthday to all of them. And let's see, last Saturday, I was close. It was in the past, not the future. So yeah, happy late birthday to your daughter, brother. So happy birthday to OG's brother. I'm sorry, son, OG's son. Thanks, brother. Appreciate you guys. All right, guys, I'm gonna leave you with one more beard waggle. I'm gonna get out of here. I hope to see you guys tonight. Dan and Sam's Breed Advice Live. Hope you guys have a good day. Hope to see you here Friday for another routine featuring all True North. Fan Friday with True North. Yep. And with that, I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye bye.